In this video we're going to cover how we set up events. I've already logged into our Pronto site and I've gone to our Administrative Setup tab at the end. Under Setup Tasks and then under Alarms we have Events. By default it will come up with the first one alphabetically, however we can click Add to create a new one. In this case, and just for this example, we may want to set up a special type of event that occurs when a certain door or certain time spec or certain access group has a function of some kind. We can create many events and they can all be applicable to the same door. For example, what I might want to do is get an SMS text message whenever a certain door is opened in off hours. We'll call that SMS Text Message in off hours. We'll give it a description. Now we can pick to which time spec this is applicable to. We could have it to always, or if we had a time spec that actually had a different group for in off hours, for instance employees who have access to a building after 6 p.m., we could select that from here. These are pre-configured in our time spec video, and that is configured and shown in a different video. The priority is just how the system handles it. In this case we'll call it just medium, which is the default setting. If there is a camera associated with a specific door, you can set that here. In fact, when you're setting up your events to trigger video, whenever a access event is triggered, this is where you would come in and set up a camera. For now, I won't include that, however it is covered in a separate video. Acknowledgements are demonstrated in the auto monitor window. If events are required to be acknowledged, and what the duration of that acknowledgement is, and will you allow those actions to be cleared out. In our actions, we're going to create a new action. By default, every action or event that you create, the action will be to save that to the activity log. In this case, we want to create a new action. We'll call it SMS Text. From our different actions that we have that are pre-configured, we can select any one of these, from recording video to arm or disarm an intrusion panel. And in this case, we're going to select send an SMS message. We can send it to any of the persons who've already been pre-configured as administrators in here. So for instance, we can select Bruce. We've obviously enabled this action, and we can now apply the changes to this action. We can see now that in this action we're going to now log the event and create an SMS text message. We could further add another action around this event if this is what we preferred. We could also have it arm an input group, pulse an output group, any of the different options that are available from this drop-down list. If you require notification or sound, for instance, if you had a door forced open and you wanted to have any of your operators who are currently viewing the event in a live format, you could set it up to play a sound. You could play it to repeat. This works in tandem with our acknowledgements. If there are any triggers, we could have them selected here. Now we can simply save our event. We can also go back now to our access levels and apply any of the events that we've created here. In a previous video, we selected a different type of group here, and we can then now apply any of the events that we've created here. You see the SMS text message in off hours is available. In this case, any visitor who came in after hours, if they had access to be able to do it, would automatically trigger all of the events and the actions within those events that we've previously created.